I have a special connection with God. With this song, I was raised by God all my life. He want me to feel like a grown up, you know. He always nurture me and nourish me. The trial of being grown up is been a challenge. It's a hard challenge. I think Lenel witness. It's been very, very challenging. And he asked me to preach Jonah today. I met Jonah in real life. But I am not emotional because I am worshiping. I am not emotional because I'm praising God. I am emotional because your 12 oil connected to my number 12 in the Bible today is something that is very hard for me to talk about because people don't believe God. And people don't believe God. And it's very hard for even the one that call themselves Christian, the one that have ministries. You'll be very shocking to know that they don't even know God. They go in the pulpit and say a lot of nonsense and rubbish. They know nothing about God. But if God sent you to them, they crucify you and crucify Christ and crucify God himself for only giving them a message. I used to bring a lot of messages to people. I decided not to give message anymore. I decided not to give message anymore to people because no one received the message properly. And most of those people call themselves pastors in the ministry. And no one take the message in a way that, whether it's a good message or bad message, try to sit down and understand why God is giving me message or warning. Those messages sometimes is good because even if it's hard, we know the story of Daniel, Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. They went through a fire, but it didn't come easy. It was terrifying. It's life or death. But at the end of it, it's all right, Lena. At the end of it, instead of the whole country worship idol, everyone start to worship God of Israel. But still Nebuchadnezzar get punished. I think from the whole Bible, I'm doing one of the hardest job because I'm the last woman in the Bible. It doesn't matter if people believe me or not. That's how God chose me. And he chose people differently. My job is extremely hard. And even when I talk about all what's going on in the world now, because I know I am well trained. And I know what's going on right now. Everything I speak, I know. Pretty much Lenel noticed now, everything I speak is just a matter of time before I have it. My word never fall into the ground. I carry the anointing of almost every single woman and man in the Bible because I'm the last person in the Bible. Last woman, the last human being in the Bible. I am very sad because God is still insisting me to go to that church that crucify me. I have problem with the law because those people falsely say things against me that's not true. So I was staying home for some times, and we couldn't go to church. I couldn't go to church. I sent Lenel to go to Sidlani church, but I tried to go to so many churches around me. There's so many churches. I was sad today because I said to the Lord, I really don't want to talk about these people. They keep coming, to the point where I said to him, look, I'll just stop this ministry because I want to just be a normal preacher. But every time I come, for some reason, I have to touch something about them. Then I don't understand, really, like, do I just always have to do this, It becomes so sickening to me, I don't want to talk about these people. I forgive them. I do everything the Lord asked me to do. It's still they're coming my way, And I'm sick of it. I don't want it anymore. I don't want it, Let them go in peace. Let them enjoy their life. Let them go to their ministry. Just let me live my life as well, But the Lord is this morning asked me to go there. I can't go there. I'm not afraid of them. I'm not afraid of God. I'm not afraid of human. I know God very well. I'm not afraid of the law because I haven't done anything wrong in the beginning. But it's just too much, It's too much. This morning he said to me, come go to church, to that place. I said, I will, but not today. Not today, because last time he asked me to come and speak. Last time he asked me to. I told him. Last week it's the last I talk about these people. But today he make it in a way that I didn't realize, but it's still, they're coming into my preaching. I don't want these people to feel like they're special than anybody else, that they keep coming into my prayers, I don't want to feel like that. I don't want to feel like I have to mention something about them. It makes as if I'm the one who wants to be part of them rather than just God need to take it easy on himself and let them live their life. Let me do my own thing as well, I'm sick of what's going on. I don't want to talk about these people. I don't want to mention their name. I want nothing to do with them or their ministry. The Lord last time told me to talk about, because last time I was very angry from him, and I said the word never, 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 never. And he asked me to come and correct it here. I did. But it's still, you guys can see the sadness in my face, It's very heartbroken, I'm not afraid of them. I just had enough. I had enough. I'm not afraid of them. They lied to the police that the man of God told them for me not to be there. Whether he say or not, it's really none of my business. They have every right to say whatever they want because they're the one paying the rent in that place. And they have every right. You saw the video yesterday, Lenel. They say I've been charged for being in a close, because, that person, which I don't want to mention their name, say that the man of God agree for me to be charged because I shouldn't be there. It's very horrible words, against me. And they told me I am banned or I shouldn't be in that place anymore. I'm not welcome anymore. There's a lot of horrible things that you can say in a church. They say that to me. I respect their place. Even though God want me to be there, in my heart, I still want to respect their place. That is their place. They pay rent for it. And that's their area. That they legally, that is their place. And I don't know what God wants from me, to be honest, right now at this stage. I do feel like Jonah. I feel like running. The Lord is really restricting me a lot. Because if he doesn't, I am going somewhere where he can't even find me. He will know where I am spiritually, but physically, I'm sick of those people, and I'm sick of that place. And I wanted to run. I want to run. I wanted to run, like Jonah. I wanted to run. I don't want to go there because I'm not afraid of that. I've been there many times, even though they fight, they argue. They don't understand God. They don't understand the will of God. God can send anyone in any church, I believe in my heart if I go, it's going to go out of control again because they make it very clear I am banned from that place. In Australia, if someone say you are banned, you can't come back. I am on bail too for that place. So really what God wants from me anymore? They put me on bail. I never have any criminal record for the first time I had because of that place. Now why God want me to go in that place again? Why? Why God want me to go? I'm very emotional because why God want me to go there? Even Jesus did not go to where he's been crucified 2 times. Why he want me to go to that place? I was completely dead. Those people tackle my neck, pull my arm, and do all. I am not worried about what they've done. I already forgive them. But they terrorize and traumatize me as a person. I'm not afraid. I just had enough and I don't want it anymore. I had enough. I'm not scared of them, trust me. I'm extremely, extremely powerful spiritually. I can do things that no human knows what I'm doing. I can do things. Lena knows what I'm capable of. But that's not the purpose why I'm going there. Spiritually, I am powerful as a woman of God. I pray a lot and I do a lot. I worship a lot. I don't want to be in that place, Lena. Not because of anything. I just don't feel right to me. It doesn't feel right, So God is still asking me to go there. Last time they locked the door with a key because they don't want me to go in. They don't want me. They said Lenell is welcome, but I'm not welcome. They close the door with a key. With a key, they only allow people they know inside the church. But they know me. I'm there from day one. Of that place. But even those people who are doing this, they knew. But I guarantee you, Vika, you can't play against anointed person. And you can't play against a person that God sent. Trust me, it's just a matter of time what God will do to you. Not me, God. Because it's God who's sending me there. I have the ministry with beautiful people. Why I have to go there? I don't need to. I don't need to be there at all. Even with my calling, I know my Bible very well. When God revealing people, he have his own way of doing it. I think if God come and be in my own shoes, I don't think he will do something that he's asking me to do himself. I don't think he will do it. I'm doing one of the toughest calling of all time. From Genesis to the end time. My calling is extremely, extremely tough. It's very hard. I don't want to talk negative about the place or the people there. But I'm going to be very honest with God. I don't feel welcome there. And I'm going to be very honest with him. I think I need more time to think about it, whether I will go or not. But I need to think. So I am not going to say never again or no or whatever. But I rather put it in a nice way and say it. I guess I need more time to think whether I will go there or not. But if I have to be total honest with God, it's a no. I am not going there and I am not turning up. Whether God take it as a disobedient or not, that's his own problem. He can punish me for it if he wants. I already served him all my life. If he thinks that I am doing anything wrong by not going there, then he is the one who's wrong. Because I already been crucified there. These people mistreat me and they've done so many horrible things. Above all, I forgive them and I let go. And I've been charged for doing nothing wrong at all. I've done nothing wrong before God, and I've done nothing wrong before human. I only obey God by turning up in that place. They crucify me like Christ. They spit in my face like Christ. They twisted my neck. And they killed me in that place. And I was resurrected like Christ in that place. And I'm living a second life. If I'm not a woman of God with faith, I don't know where will I be. It's 8 months yesterday on the 3rd. I wouldn't be here. Who's going to raise my kids? I got a 9-year-old. I got a 12-year-old. I got a 19-year-old kid. Who's going to raise them? Those people have mothers, sisters, brothers. If someone go and twist your mother's neck and kill them instantly, how will you feel? If someone do that to your brother, how will you feel? If someone do that to your sister, how will you feel? Even to your friend. Just people randomly. I barely know some of those people's name. Like Tessie's son, for example, never talked to the kid before. What's his problem? Like Cara and the husband, I never knew these people. They came in the ministry after we left. I never talked to them. The husband came and twisted my neck and pulled my arm backward. He hurt me. I never talked to the man. He's got daughters. And so many others. There's a guy called Saul. Tessie's son, I think, called James. And then Ali. He's got grandchildren. How he feel if it happened to him or his children. And then there's so many others there. Daniel Park, the Chinese guy. I never talked to the guy. Never have problem with them. Why you terrorize a woman? Why you traumatize a woman? Then it comes Sonia and a good lie. Why? Why you lie in a congregation? Why you lie before God? You know, I had enough. I had enough from those people. Like I said, I'm not afraid of them, or it's their, I respect their place. It's their place. And they make it very clear to me that the men of God banned me in front of you and Elizabeth. They say that. And they said, I'm no longer welcome. When someone say, I'm a spirit person, if someone say to you, you're no longer welcome, you are no longer welcome in that place. And in a place like Australia, I didn't know I'm not welcome. I didn't know. If I know, I wouldn't even turn up. Now I know why they want me there again. Why God want me there. Now I know I'm not welcome. Why God want me there. I believe God need to close that place down. I don't think I need to be there. So I think that if God, I'm really sorry to say that if that is called disobedient, then I will accept it as a disobedient to God. I will take it as a disobedient, but I don't think I'll go there. So it's up to God if he wants to keep that place open or he wants to close it. It's absolutely up to him. He is the superior and he can make his own judgment and what he can take it from here. But I personally It doesn't feel right in my heart to be in that place. I'm going to this time follow my heart rather than follow what God say. Because I think that the trauma and the terror that those people caused last time, I think it's enough. Because if God want to bring those people to terrorize me, maybe he should allow me to do a revenge as well, because it doesn't work, them attacking me and then I am forgiving them, it doesn't look good on me, but for how long am I going to just keep forgiving them, so I'm not saying the word never again that I'm not going to turn up there, but for now I don't think I am ready to go in that place, so I'm just gonna take it easy, and it's up to God if he want to put this congregation down. It's absolutely, because he gave me permission to open this place and I accepted. But if he want to put it down, then it's his call, But going to that place, I have to think about it for a little bit more. It just doesn't make any sense, to drive from my home to that place, to walk from my car to the door. It doesn't make any real sense. From door to walk inside the church, it doesn't make any sense. To even sit down, it doesn't make sense. They play with chairs like chicken. Don't sit here, don't do this, don't. You come from your house, so I don't need to go there for God. I already know God. I already know where God is. I already know a lot about God. I don't know why God wants me to be in that particular place. I know God way before that place even opened, I see God face to face. I walk with him face to face, I don't understand why I have to be in that place. And if I'm going to be, God need to allow me to defend myself. If he's going to send me there, I need to defend myself. If those people come after me, I need to do what it takes to defend myself as well. If God accepts that, then I will go there. But if he doesn't accept them, I'm not going in that place. That's it, for now. And I want to be very careful not to use the word never, never, but I will keep praying. I'll keep praying. And this is the hardest thing God ever give me, is to go back to that place. After they physically kill you, it's very, very hard to go back. Not only that, it just really, it's unpredictable what comes next, when you turn up there, you just really don't know, I have faith. I can go there now, it's not a problem. But it's going to create too much chaos, physically chaos, with those people, with the law, with everybody else, So they already lie. It's their place, they pay rent for that place. And I respect that. And they make it very clear to me that the men of God, I didn't know before, but they make it clear when the police came. It's in the video and the recording. Because of that, I am going to respect their place. Yeah. The house of the Lord, God bring people from different walks of life. But when there is restriction in the house of the Lord, I don't really understand how much they want the church to grow, Because they can say the same thing to anyone that comes to the ministry. That the men of God say don't come, or somebody say don't come here. You don't know, you're just coming to church. It's very, very scary to be in that place. I'm not scared of them, but I don't need to be there either. Yeah, I don't need to be there. But I don't want God to make me talk about them every time when I'm in the pulpit. I'm really sick of it. I don't want to do that. Don't want to talk about them. I don't want to bring their names. I don't want to bring their ministry or anything to do with them. I just want to move on. I want to move on from here. I'm sure God have another different ways of doing that. But I know why God is forcing me. Because he did the same to Jonah. Saint Jonah, even Jonah, for Jonah to jump in the water, Jonah had enough. I can't be Jonah to jump on the ocean, but trust me, if I have a chance, I will. I'm not going to do that. But trust me, I want to leave this country. I want to go somewhere. And the Lord knows it's a one-way ticket. Trust me. Wherever I'm going, no return. God knows that. Because of that ministry, because of those people, and because of what they're doing. So, I am not going to say anything negative or anything bad. I just need more time. The Lord knows my heart. Yeah, he knows my heart. But I need I don't know. We'll just see. We'll see from here. I serve God all my life. This is the first thing I'm saying no to God. I never say no to him. I did a lot of things. Trust me, if I tell you what I do, you will be surprised. I do a lot of work with the Lord. But this for the first time, I had enough, like Jonah. I had enough. I will go there one day. One day I will, but I don't know when is that gonna happen. But for now, we just keep praying. Let the Lord let them enjoy themselves. Let them continue with their ministry and whatever they're doing. Let them do. I'm trying to be polite, but what God is asking me, there is no polite on it, It makes someone angry and emotional. I don't want to be angry. I don't want to pretend. But God knows. I don't think I'll go there. And I don't want to go there. And I don't know when I'm going to go there. And that is the honest truth. So it's up to God what he wants to do from here. I'm fulfilling the book of Revelation. I'm doing chapter 12 is mine. That's connected to you. And that's connected to, I think God tried to prove to me he can do a miracle. That day, maybe it will change. How can it change? I'm on bail for that place. I've been told not to go there. Not only that, they put an apprehension violence order against me. I never violent against anyone. Yeah. For someone who think he's an apostle, I never touch him. And God will prove either him or me is wrong. Sometimes one day in this life. If I really touch him, God will prove it on me. But if he's the one who touched me, God will prove it on him and his children and his grandchildren and his generation and generation to come. That is a promise. It's a promise. My word never fall on the ground. Everyone who touch me, if I physically first touch them, God will prove it on me. But if they're the one who attack me and knock me down dead, God will prove it on them when the time comes. For their children, their grandchildren, great-grandchildren, and for their generation to come. It's up to God, but God knows. Our Bible never lies to us what God does. Time will tell us who's right or who's wrong. I'm there only because God wants me. And the same pleading I'm doing now, I don't want to be there. That's the same time, last time, Lanelle, we don't want to go there. And it's the same headache God is giving us now. And we don't know what will happen there from those people. They're very violent. They're acting in a very demonic way. They are not. They act as if they are not Christian at all. So we got another challenge. God is insisting. God is insisting. God is insisting. It's a no, and I'm not going there. Let God make his decision.